Do this one Quentin Tarantino style. Start at the end and finish in the middle. Looks familiar? I'm happy. The Jeep is in front of the shop again. Been working on this most of the weekend. It's not wired up yet. The power's not running here. I got it back fed redneck style to turn my lights on. But boy, this was a good sight to see. Now, next weekend, we put all my stuff back in it. Then we get this formed up, pour a slab out there, and then start fixing the barn up. I'm going to pour the slab first so I can work off the concrete up to shore this thing up. But we're going to straighten up that doorway by a 12-foot 2 2x8s or a 6x6 or something on 2 poles there, and kind of fudge it to where it's straight instead of like that. And then when we do the outside, it'll look decent like that instead of jacking the whole building up. And then we'll come in between each one of these poles, go up there, put a 2x8, same thing over here, 2x8, and then kind of close it in, but leave it open to this side here. And I'm going to put rock on that side over there, because what drove me nuts on the concrete before was plasma cutting and grinding and stuff. It gets everywhere. So that side over there we may leave rock. Just put some that rock likes in the driveway out there. It's millings or slag. Put the slag down, and we'll just add to the slag, grinding and welding and all that stuff over there. That's the plan. I don't know what's going to go on over there yet. I think that's going to be storage for lawnmowers and tractors and things. But yeah, you'll see in the video coming up the winch pulling this. I couldn't believe it did it either, but it did. It drug that sucker. It was sitting back behind that eave back here. I had to drag it forward and then straighten it all up. Then I leveled it, got cross ties underneath the middle down in here, and it peters out to a 2x10. Got a 2x10 under the front just to get it up off the ground, and it goes back and it's all level. And we're going to put all my stuff back in it next weekend. This video, hopefully I'll have it all back in here. I'm going to call everybody I know, because I'm not moving all that stuff. I can't move all that stuff by myself again. I did it. It took days the first time, but I'm going to call my buddies and see if I can get some assistance. This thing looks so narrow on camera. This building does. Always does. But it's not as small as it looks. When David came down for the first time to visit me, when we did the Grand Cherokee on, he said this thing looks way bigger than what it looks on camera. It's weird how cameras do that. Even when we're trail riding, hills and stuff they're not half, they don't look like they really are. Anyway, you'll see I drug this trailer out here. Found this trailer over there in the bushes. See what we can do with it. And this big old rope was up underneath all the junk that was on it. I'm sure it's rotted and no good, but we're gonna see what we can do with this for, like a farm trailer. The axles need to be moved ahead about 3 feet, and it needs to be cut off about 10 feet. But anyway, what's up, everybody? This is what was under that carpet that was in the living room. We're going to refinish this floor. Been trying to make a video for a while, but it's been pretty busy. Figured I'd do one today before I got started this evening. It's Tuesday evening. We're going to Jeep Beach. Pulling Betty down there this weekend. I'll be down there Friday night till Sunday. And if anybody's going, put it in the comments and we will all meet up down there. Been a lot of things going on. I got some videos of different things, moving the shed in, and different things that my memory card got corrupted somehow, and I lost a lot of footage of moving the shed and stuff. But where we left off on the last video, I'm pretty sure was in this field over here. I don't know if you can notice, but there's trees missing right here. I cut down a couple of trees. We cleaned that field out all the way over there. All that stuff's gone. We found this old trailer over in the woods. I made a mess right here, but it's got wire and all kinds of stuff up underneath it here when I drug it over here. And this was probably a couple weeks ago when I did this. I haven't had time to go any further. It was stacked with wood all the way over this thing. But we're going to try to make a trailer out of this to pull the Jeep on. I don't know if it'll work, but when we get everything set up, that'll be one of our first projects, is trying to make a pull trailer out of this thing for the Jeep. Last weekend, I spent the weekend getting this fence for the front of the property. The Tundra definitely will pull some weight. I pulled, there's 150 1x6 rough cut, real 1x's. Rough cut, creosoted. That's the rails for the fence. And all of those poles, see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. About 30, I think there was like 30 poles and 150 boards in one load. And then the second load would have been all these poles here was a load. Now I got my uncle's pull anything trailer to do it with, but the truck pulled it good. I don't even know if I told y'all I got a truck. I don't think I did. But yeah, I got this just out of necessity, basically. I've never bought myself a new truck, ever. I've always got an older truck, fixed it up, put an engine in it. I've never got one that was running for myself. But this one is all mine. But it's a Tundra, as you can see. Leather, towing package. It's got a 430 gear ratio in the rear end. I think it's 380 horse, 400 foot-pounds of torque. It's got a 5.7. I mean, most of you guys know these trucks. I just never even really looked at them. Mr. Ben, that's got the Mustang that we bought the property from, he's got one just like this, but it's black. And he let me use it, and I had to have one. So I picked the Toyota. It is strong, man. This thing's got a lot of power. A lot of power. It's two-wheel drive. It's got the leveling kit was on it. It's a 2014. It's not brand new. But it's got the leveling kit on it. It's had brand new Terra grapplers on it. You can hear these. You can see how much I've driven it. There's spider web on the tire. I've driven it 4 times. Yeah. I've had it 2 weekends. But that's what I've been up to, guys. I got this fence last weekend, the shop the weekend before that, moved everything into the shop that same weekend with the new truck. I've been busy. Honestly, guys, I hadn't had time for YouTube, but I haven't had time to even upload a video. But looky there. This is going to be our view. With the Jeep sitting right there. Got a price on getting the slab poured behind this pole. Back here, all the way down, over to those 3 poles. pouring that in concrete. That'll probably be next month. We'll do that. And then what we're going to do is go off of that concrete with stanchions up with more poles in the center, and then run a 2x8s up there and kind of box this thing in, and we'll be good to go. We'll have somewhere to work, and we can get back on messing with the Jeeps and tractors and get this lawnmower going and build a trailer. My plans are concrete on this side. The thing I hated about our old setup was grinding, welding, plasma cutting, any of that stuff on the concrete. It was a big mess, and you always had to look out for little shards of metal everywhere when you pulled on the concrete, keep them busting tires. So on this side where the tractor's sitting, I'm going to keep that and put rock in there, put slag. There's slag rock. Put slag rock over on that side. We'll do our grinding, welding, cutting, all that stuff over there, and keep our concrete clean. And I still haven't cleaned all this out. I got to get the dumpster dumped again one more time, and then we're probably going to put it back here and throw all this stuff in the dumpster and have that cleaned up. But this is what I've been up to. Me and Jennifer took all of this fence down last weekend and drug it here on the trailer. I like to work her to death. I got a good deal on the fence. It was because there's no way. These boards are $12 to $14 a piece, and there's no way I'd pay that for a fence. But a buddy of mine bought a bunch of property, and they had put this fence up like 3 months before that, before he bought the property, for looks, you know, just to sell the property. Well, his wife didn't want it, so they gave us a sweet deal on it. We got the fence, the poles, the screws to put it up, everything, and we got a good deal on it. Less than half of what it is worth to buy it new. So, and it's in good shape. But this is going to look good out front. This wasn't on our radar of things to do right now, but that's how things go, you know. You run across something, you can't pass it up, and you just have to do it. So now we got to put this fence up before I can pour my slab and get this stuff out of here. It didn't need to be stored under here, but I'm just like that. I try to take care of things that I get, no matter, you know, if it's old wood, new wood, creosoted. You could leave that stuff out there in the rain, it wouldn't hurt anything, but, you know, just me being me. But today, I'm getting the trailer ready to drag the Jeep to Jeep Beach. Got to put lights on it and fix the brakes on the trailer and things like that. But I look forward to it, going down there. Jennifer's actually forcing me to go because I was trying to get out of it. Not because I don't want to go play with the Jeeps. I just got so much stuff to do. I just want to stay on it. But, you know, I guess I do need to take a break. But Betty's doing good. I got to clean her up just a little bit before we go down there and get her cleaned up. Leave all her road rash on it where she doesn't look like she never gets used. Ain't that a massive little trailer? Me and my uncle built this trailer years ago to pull forklifts on. It doesn't even have springs under it. It's just solid mounted, which probably is not the best way to do a trailer. But when you're hauling forklifts, they weigh 30,000 pounds, so you have to make it beefy. It does good though, even with, you know, all that weight on it. I had only 8,000 pounds probably total with the trailer and the stuff on it, and it pulled good. It pulls real good. It's all straight, in line. The alignment on it's good. It's got brakes on it, and it's kind of heavy, but not too bad. But Shelly's doing good. She's getting fat and happy. She does not like horse spray, fly spray. She ain't wanted to talk to me in a week because I sprayed her with fly spray trying to keep flies off of her. She didn't like that stuff at all. But you can see how she's getting shiny. Her coat's getting shiny. I've been giving her supplement called Red Cell once a week and feeding her good feed, keeping her good hay. We got her a hay ring finally. which she likes to play with more than she likes to eat out of it. She's a good horse. She poos in the corners. She poos there and she poos over there, and that's the only places you see anything on the ground. I think that's pretty cool. Well, right here too, up against this corner, over there, yeah, over there. But out here where she walks and eats, she doesn't poo. Pretty neat. But everything is going good, guys. I just hadn't had time to do YouTube. But the closer we get to getting all this stuff done, which is why I'm trying to get it done so quickly, we can get back on doing our normal thing. The fields and all are doing good. They're all weeds. I'm gonna have to do something about that eventually. There's no grass out here, it's all weeds. So we're gonna probably start in a general area and plant some grass, try to get something to take over other than the weeds. But anywho, I pulled this building is 12 foot wide, most of y'all know, 12 foot wide, 30 feet long, and the guy that moved it said it weighs 10,000 pounds empty, and I pulled it with the winch. It was sitting back here outside that eave up there, back here. I pulled it forward with the winch, then I pulled it sideways with the winch with it on a snatch block, same thing in the rear to get it all straightened up, and then we leveled it. We got it on cross ties and 4x4s and 2x10s, and just, it would have been better to level all this before I put it here, but I didn't know where they were going to bring it. It was like a spur of the moment, okay, we're coming tomorrow, and I didn't get time to do what I wanted to do. But you know, it is what it is. It'll be fine. But anyways, if any of you guys in Florida going to Jeep Beach, hit me up on the YouTube, on the Facebook group, or put it down in the comments, and I'll let you guys know where we're going to be at Saturday. Luke will be there. I'll put this into this video too. Luke got his Comanche finished. It's a 5.3, 1 tons, 42s, all done up like his TJ. He got that thing done. He's going to take it down there to Jeep Beach. Damien, everybody's going to be there with the Jeep freaks. Buddy David from Lakeland and Scott Garrett, guys that I've met on YouTube, are coming down to hang out and do some mall crawling, beach combing type of stuff. And anyways, I like my truck. I still can't believe I bought myself a truck, but I did. It's nice. I've been putting it to work because that's what I do. It still smells brand new inside. It's got those WeatherTech floor liners in it too. That had all that in it when I got it. But I'll put the rest of the video, I'll put up little clips of me, things I could save. I had a great video of pulling that shed with the winch and winching it forward probably about 3-4 feet, and some reason it says the file's corrupted and it won't let it go up on the YouTube. But we're getting her done. I'll put some clips up after this. I'll say my goodbyes now, and I'll make a video when we're down at Jeep Beach. We'll see what we can get into down there. But y'all take it easy. We'll holler at you later. Bye. Y'all check out Luke's new monster. It's got a 5.3 in it, 4L80. I wonder if it pulling in hot air right here is doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm waiting on my coupler and everything. So I want to run it back here. I wanted to run it through the cow and up and out.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that's a stock radiator. Stock Jeep radiator. Stock Renix cooling system.
I swear, dude, if you had a shop full of tools and parts and limited supply of money, no telling what you could do. It looks good, though. Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. I'm getting a late start. It's like 9 o'clock. And the roosters are still crowing. This is where we left off last weekend. That's where all that mess was. Got that all cleared out. Next will be that fence line all the way down over there, but we got other things to do right now. Got my building delivered here Thursday. I don't know how in the world I got all that stuff in this thing. It looks so much smaller to me now. I guess after working in this big open area. And there she is, all emptied out. We're still going to put our stuff back in here though, because I like working in the dry area. And it's here. We got to move it from where it's at, not much. But I want to get it up underneath this eave. So what I'm going to do is, I got a bunch of those cross ties we got laying over there. I'm going to get some of those and bring them over here. And we'll put one down in the ground right here, up underneath, you know, straight in line with this, where the building can sit on those skids. You know, and keep it up out of the ground about that much. Something like that. To get it up off the ground, because it's going to be here forever. So I need to do that today, and then we got to level it. We're going to use a buried cross tie here, because there's all the in and out weight of things going in and out of it there. I'll keep it from sinking. And then this thing was sunk down in the ground pretty good when they come to get it from all that weight being in it. The ground's not level here. Ideally it would have been level this before I put it here, but I couldn't get a definite day of when they were coming. They called me and they told me we're coming, you know, today or tomorrow. You know, it was nothing like 2 weeks from now on this date we're coming. So I kind of ran out of time, and I honestly didn't think he'd be able to bring it back here like this. So I was going to have him drop it out there and then get a bulldozer and drag it around here, and I was going to use the bulldozer to level this out before I put it here. But the guy brought it right around here and dropped it right here. So this is what we'll do. We'll just deal with what we got. But I'm going to jack it up, get it where we can winch it forward just a little bit, and then get it all square and lined up, get it leveled. And then next weekend we could put my stuff back in it and run power to it, and then pour our slab out here, and we'll be in business. Got to get some projects done. Things with the tractor. The Jeep's good. Jennifer's Jeep's good. So so this is the project today. Pretty much cleaned all I'm cleaning for right now till I get the building squared away. I mean, I might piddle around with some of this stuff, and some of this stuff over here, and this stuff here has got to go, but I'm not going to be on it like a madman. I'm going to get this all set up where I can go get all my stuff out of storage, because I miss having my welder and all that stuff. It's crazy how much you rely on that stuff. This is the finish mold that came with the tractor. This thing's sweet. It's 5 foot wide. That's what I've been mowing the field with. I mowed it yesterday with it. Does pretty good. There's some other things that's the bush hog, and this thing here came with it. Some kind of cultivator. We'll use it for something around here. Or take these tines off and put a trailer ball right here. There's a trailer over there in that field, back over there on that fence line. I got to go get it and see if we can fix it up to use around here. Anyway, let me get some stuff done here, and I'll bring y'all back and show you where I'm at later on. Put them right there between those two. Now to test the side pull on the bumper. Hopefully it works. I'm not liking that. Yep. It's even pretty close. It actually could go back this way just a little bit, but let's see if we back off on it if it moves. No. That'll work. That's way better than it was. Alright, now I'm going to level it, put it on timbers. We'll be good. Alright everybody, it's done. I'm done for the day. It's about to start raining. Got him up under there. It's all on cross ties and 4x4s. All the way up to piers on it to the 10s. And it's all level. So next weekend, move all the stuff back in it and start working on getting all this cleaned out, formed up, and concrete. I don't know when we'll do the concrete, but we'll get to it. You know, guys, from the beginning of the video, it started storming really bad most of the day. I kind of needed the rest. Let's go see how it looks underneath the barn. Show you all this first. Right before it rained, I went over here and hooked up to this old trailer that was in the woods on the edge of the property over there. I drug it out. Redneck style. Look what kind of drop hitch I'd have to have. Yeah, it'd be pretty bad. Another load of rotten, useless. Some of it might be alright, but most of it's rotten, like that. So it's about to be build a fire time. This thing's old. Look at the hubcaps on it. It's an old RV trailer is what it is. But it's all boxed in. We'll have to get the welder and all out here and different things. Yeah, that was connected to the back, and there was a toolbox that fell off. Oh, Lord, what is that? Roll of chain link fence caught up under it. Oh boy. But anyway, about to build a fire right here. Pull the trailer up and get rid of some of this stuff. This is an old trailer. Those old tires. They look like 15-inch wheels. Rims are pooched out. Rotted holes in them. It's all good though. It's a Skyline trailer. Old camper trailer. Might be able to make something out of it. Sure we can. Been making Betty work, buddy. She's been having to earn her keep around here, and she has been doing good. Let's see how we did with leaks. Not too bad. All that water comes from over there. It runs through here. But the building's all leveled out. We got that good to go. Got the lights put back in it. I'll lock it while I go. Nope. Lights put back up, hooked back up. Gonna get 4 or 6 more to go on out here. Get our slab poured, and we back in business. Brace this thing all up. Alright guys, I'm gonna get the trailer unloaded. It's getting dark. Check this shit out. Let me see. What do you do now?
You choked a deer in Walmart. I'm trying to find a story.
That ain't a damn deer. That's a Bambi.
Bambi is a deer.
That's a little Bambi. And I guess that's it for the weekend. I'm about done. It's still early, but I think I'm going to take a little break today. And here's the finished mower. I don't know if I showed y'all that. A good log hauler too. But Jeep Beach, we're gonna go to Jeep Beach. We'll be down there that Friday night possibly, or early that Saturday morning, and I'll get up with whoever's gonna go down there. Maybe we can all meet up and hang out, eat dinner, go look at Jeeps, whatever, you know. But we are going still. I got to get my tools here and slab down a piece of plywood or something to check the Jeep out. It's been working hard around here. Clean her up a little bit, not much, and we'll head up there. But I'll give y'all some more updates on that before we get to it. It's a few weeks away. Luke's got his Comanche about done, and he's taking his TJ and his Comanche down there. So y'all get to meet Luke. If any of you guys from down that way want to meet Luke, and all of us, you know, we'll all be there. All the Jeep freaks will be there. But anyway, y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all next weekend, and I'll holler at you later. Bye.